Welcome back to another Rolling with the Punches. Much love, everybody. Seriously, much love. So, I was thinking from what we were speaking about earlier about boxers about if Valdez is gonna use that fear to help him you know pull off the upset. Man, pull off, pull up, pull out. You know what I mean? Everybody pull out. You want to avoid kids. No. Goddamn, it's connotations again. But so that got me thinking though, for real. All right, let's get serious. Let's get serious here. That got me thinking. Are boxers when boxers say that they're not afraid of another boxer? You know, are they full of forgive me for lack of a better word and shit. But are they full of fecal matter? You know what I mean? God damn, I don't like that word. It makes my stomach turn. Fecal. I don't know why I just like my stomach. I don't know. I never tasted shit. But are they full of it? When they no for real, when they say it though, Damn, I got serious for like 1 second and shit. When they said that, when boxers say that, they'll be like, man, I'm afraid of no boxer. We're boxers. Commentators say that. Pundits say that. Boxers aren't afraid of no boxer. They're boxers. They do it for a living. They take punches for a living. They're afraid of no boxer. Like they're endless. They're endless. The sayings are endless. So, but it really gets me thinking, though. Really, like I said from the previous video, is are boxers? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get people to go watch the previous video if they haven't seen it. So, such a cheap move. But for real though, like, are boxers are they ingesting fecal matter? When they say that they're not afraid of no boxer. Oh, okay. So I'm going strictly off the top too. Shout out the tavern. You know what I mean? Somebody was like, I think it was Deminsky, was like, "Hey man, just go off the top of your dome with one of them," because I like to actually sit there and do research and shit. But man, that shit takes me hours and shit, and then I can't even record it that quick because I OCD, whatever. Let's go. So much love. But so are they? When Bobby said, are they full of shit? I think well. So my thing stuck out, pointed like from the last from the last video and shit, right? Like I said, right? I feel like, okay, so many people do say that boxers, they've been taking blows to the head since they were kids and shit. So why would they fear taking blows to the head from another let's say you're older now, from another grown man and shit? Why you've been taking blows to the head from men your size, and then there's weight classes in boxing, right? So it's typically your size, or you're sparring weight classes above you, whatever it may be, but you're typically used to taking punches, basically, right? So when people say, yeah, why, I can understand why people say that. They're like, man, they've been taking punches since they were kids. Why they're afraid to take another punch from another man? Just because, okay, what do they have? Because they got beef or something? They got animosity. Is that gonna make them afraid to take a punch from another dude or something? Does a boxer have like extraordinary power and shit? Has he never felt that power? Has the boxer that's in question, has he never felt that power and shit? You know what I'm saying? So is he like physically afraid? Like, man. And then you go to situations where you had boxers like literally walk out of the ring before the bell rang. You know what I mean? They walk out of the ring before the bell rang and shit. So I didn't realize that. Ring, huh? In the ring, letting the bell ring. But yeah, so they walk out of the ring before the bell even rang. It's like, dang. So was that? Does that give weight to the argument that, heck yeah, that dude was fearful as shit? You know what I'm saying? He like literally walked out of the ring like, screw this shit. There's like videos on YouTube you can find them and shit, things like that. So it's like, man, so it's like, yeah, you think about that side of it. It's like, well, that dude must have felt physical fear. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like to like, heck no, I'm not gonna sit there and fight this dude. It's over. So. But then then you always think about like, okay, specific moments. Like, even in those specific moments, some of those, I guess a couple of those cases, the boxer wasn't getting paid right. But then again, what if that was an excuse? Whatever. Let's say he walked out from being afraid. You know, he walked out from just being scared. So shit, that really gets you thinking. Like, cause my whole thing, I was gonna say no. Honestly, I was gonna be like no. But then that really gets me thinking and shit, man. Like, yeah, I mean, you gotta say that boxers, that's full of shit. That saying's full of fecal matter, man. Because it's like, why are you walking out of the ring before the bell rings? Yeah, you can sit there and be like, well, it was a contract, you know. I didn't appreciate the contract, so I was like, fuck this shit. I'm walking out. I'm not gonna fight, you know. For what? I'm gonna sit here and, you know, entertain these people who aren't paying me right. Well, why don't you just walk out before the ring walk? Why don't you just be like, man, I'm straight. I ain't doing this shit. Why did you wait to the last minute to walk out of the ring? Did you wait to the last minute because you seen the other dude on the other side of the ring and he might have been a damn killer, you know, the Punisher? So is that why you walked out of the ring? I mean, which would mean you're afraid, physically afraid of the other man. You know what I mean? I think that's what that would say. But then, like they say, you know, boxers are taking punches, you know. And then you think about it, they're taking punches from this. You got weight classes, and then most boxers, they spar bigger dudes, taking punches from bigger dudes. You know, so it's like, how will they be afraid of? And then I was gonna say that they're not really afraid of the boxer. They're just afraid. They're afraid they're afraid because the boxer does have skills enough to present a loss on the record. So they're just afraid of that loss on the record. You know what I mean? They're like, like man, this dude's good as shit, which would naturally make them afraid of the boxer, probably. You know, it's like, man, this dude can, you know, give me a loss or another loss. I can lose my, you know, my chance at, you know, fight for a title, you know, whatever it may be. It's like, man, this dude's that good, and you know, you're feeling like, you're feeling fearful of the consequences and shit, and then so they merge, and then now you're like, yeah, I'm fucking afraid of the boxer. I'm a fucking afraid of the boxer, man. So what the hell? What side am I fucking on? What side am I on here? So, shit. I think so. I think they both exist. They both exist. There's some people who are probably physically. There's some people who are physically afraid because of another boxer's power. But then you got, you know, some boxers that are probably, you know, they don't want to lose because they don't want to, you know, lose their chances, titles, or anything like that. So they're afraid of the situation. They're not afraid of the boxer. They're just afraid of the situation. But then again, that probably makes them, like I said, it kind of puts them together. So now he's afraid of the boxer. But really, it was just a situation more than anything. It was the fact that he wasn't going to get paid because they say, you know, boxers have been taking punches to the face since they were kids. You know, so yeah. I don't know. I think it's one of those cases where they're both in there. And why wouldn't they both, you know, like coexist, you know what I mean, in the sport of boxing? Like, why wouldn't they? You know, like it's a sport of people, you know, people out of all, you know, are very complex individuals, you know, that have all these complex circuits and things and shit. So heck yeah, you would have some boxers that are literally physically afraid of another boxer because they don't want to probably get like their lights, you know, put out and shit. And then you got some that, you know, just don't want to lose their situation or their possibilities. So yeah. So I think it's both of them. So I think they both exist basically. I'm hoping that was somewhat enlightenful. I didn't use the right word, but you know what I was trying to say. 9 minutes and 9 seconds, 10 seconds. Much love, everybody. Thank you for another Rolling with the Punches. Catch you on the next one, which will probably be pretty soon because I got an idea. All right, peace.